All right, you guys, so I want to share something today that I learned at leadership when we were in New York. So it was, I think, 2 or 3 leaderships ago, and it really blew my mind. And some of you have probably already seen Christina Stainbrook's video on it. She had an amazing, amazing video. But when this person stood up and shared this information, you could just see all the lights over everybody's head just turning on. It was a mind-blowing moment for a lot of us, and I really want to share it with you guys just in case you haven't heard it before. But we've been talking about servant leadership and what happens when we identify our leaders and we find out what drives them, what their goals are. And like I said yesterday, whenever they reach their goals, we will in turn reach our goals. And that honestly is the fastest way to get to director. With that said, I want to share with you the easiest, quickest, fastest equation to get to director that I have ever heard. I want you to think of this equation in terms of qualifying orders. So it takes between you and everyone on your team a total of 40 qualifying orders for you to hit director. Now take it 1 step back or 2 steps back. It takes 10 qualifying orders for someone to hit star. So that means you need 4 star consultants on your team in order for you to hit director. How can you shift your focus from whatever it is right now to the number of qualifying orders your team is putting in and the 4 people you are going to mentor to get to star? As you start building your team, you will find that a really nice sweet spot is around 20 to 30 people. That's where you'll see your numbers really start to flirt with that director GWV. Now, if you take that number, the 20 to 30 people, the top 20% of your team is 4 people. So that equation is coming at you from every direction, so trust in it. What happens when you get those people to star? Then they have access to trainings like these that will help them get to director. And then what happens? Your first 4 star consultants, if they hit director and your GWV is there, what happens to you? You hit superstar director. And if your GWV isn't there, potentially star director. That's pretty crazy to think about. How simple is that? That equation is really easy to grasp. So you're looking for those 4 people that you can help mentor to star, and by doing that, you want them and the people on their team total to have 10 qualifying orders per team. That'll get you to 40 qualifying orders, which will put you over 10,000 GWV, which means you've promoted to director. Now, if you don't have 4 people on your team, that is going to be a main focus, and not necessarily 4 people because you know this is a numbers game. You're looking for 4 people who want this as a business. So you might sponsor 1 person who does, 3 people who don't. So you're going to need 3 other people who are going to want this as a business like you do. The best way to get people to start a business is when you have someone new who starts their business. Encourage them to reach out to their best friends to do this with them. They can do it together as accountability or even as a friendly competition. But when friends join friends, that momentum is amazing, especially in the beginning. And if you've seen Lives on the Team page, I always talk about you want to help your new person get a result as fast as possible. Sales are great, but helping them sponsor their first person is mind-blowing for them. So you can also use the opportunity group to help them do that. But getting them on that path to star is so important. Down below in the bottom, I've included a sheet that Christina shared that you can track the number of parties for your team to make sure that you are on the right path. And your assignment for today is super easy. All it is I just want you to chat about it. So just drop down below in the chat. Let me know what you think about this equation. Is it simple? Is it easy to grasp? Is it mind-blowing? Do you have those 4 people that you're gonna start focusing on? And what do you think about the number of qualifying parties it's going to take a month to get you to director? I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Take this time to either catch up or rest, and I will see you guys next week, week 4, over halfway through. You guys are doing awesome.